The game is so bad, bro. I actually did not enjoy the game at all. It was terrible, and this is a fact. This is a fact that Sonic Frontiers is probably one of the worst, if not maybe the worst Sonic game ever made of all time, bro. Now, I'm a big Sonic fan, bro. I'm a big Sonic fan. I loved the Sonic games. I fucking love them all. But there are some bad ones out there. There are some actual bad ones. Really bad ones. I had my expectations up for Frontiers, right? That game came out to be interesting. I saw the trailer for it. I was hyped as fuck with some logo that came out of it from the trailer that has nothing to do with the final game. Like everybody was trying to decipher that, but it has nothing to do with the final game or anything. Or like I don't even know. And there's these like demos going out and people are playing it and it looks so interesting. It's just like wow, it's so cool. Except for that pop-in, that pop-in's not so cool. It's not so cool. It's not so great. And I was like, you know what? It's been how long? How many years? It's been like 6 7 years since Sonic game. So I'm just like double hyped, right? I'm double hyped for the game, and it's just no, no. Now, do not put me in the same spot as those Mario fans. Fuck you guys. I'm just because I don't like Sonic Frontiers doesn't mean I'm a Mario lover. Because fuck you, I'm not a Mario lover. I love Mario, but I don't love it more than Sonic. Okay? Okay, sorry. I'm out of the loop. I just want to talk about it. It's just I have no script or anything. This is coming straight off the dome. I'm talking out of pure hate. Let's go. So I just want to talk about the idea of Sonic Frontiers and what that means. Because with Sonic Frontiers, when it came out, the idea was different, right? It's open world. For some reason, they try to reinvent the wheel that's already there, and they call it open zone. And I'm just like, no, this is not. I don't get it. It's not an open zone. This is just open world, okay? But okay, whatever. The idea, open world. Open world could work with Sonic in a way if you did it right? I feel like if you did an open world for Sonic, it would be more of akin to almost Sonic GT. I don't know. Because that was pretty big, right? I feel like if they put that like that in a bigger space, it'd be cool. But the thing is, the open world is just so uninteresting to me. And I really don't enjoy it. It's just hillish lands, and there's like a pill over there. You can climb that. And then it's just very barren. There's not much to do. And even if there is stuff to do, like the puzzles or the little mini bosses, they get so repetitive and it just drags on forever. And it's just not that fun, really. And I try to stop talking about it, but I have to talk about it right now. But the automation, it's just at this point, I don't even think I'm playing the game half the time. Most of the game is quite literally, okay, you're walking, you find a spring, jump onto the spring, go through a hoop, and you get a thing. Or it's you jump on a spring, go on a rail, go through a hoop, you get a ring. Or you jump on the spring, 2D section, jump on another spring, go through a hoop, and get the thing. That's literally the whole gameplay loop, and it's just not fun. It's just really not fun. I don't like moving around. I feel like the physics here. I have a whole list actually. I have a list of things I want to talk about. The gameplay. Okay, let's just talk about the gameplay now. But the gameplay is that's the gameplay. I just said it. But the whole loop is just bouncing, going through hoops, and fucking rail grinding. And it's just not fun. I was really upset when I found out they used the Forces model. Or like, not okay. The Forces model is just a little bit nitpicky, right? But it just doesn't look good. He looks brighter than usual. Well, they fixed the brightness, but still, the quills are so short and abnormal. It doesn't look like Sonic. I mean, it looks like Sonic. It just doesn't look like my Sonic. But it's whatever. Whatever. That doesn't matter. It's just looks. And then the physics. Oh my god, the physics actually suck. People always talk about, oh yeah, the updates fix it. The updates fix the physics. But this should have been there on day one. Okay, that should have been there on day one. And also, I don't think your game is a good game if you have to have everyone mess around with the physics toggles. in the settings. Like, why do we have to do that? Genuinely. Do I have to make the game better by putting my own settings? And even with the settings to the most optimal, it just doesn't feel right. He's so stiff. He moves and stops on a dime. He has no weight to him. He has no like there's no sense of speed. That's what I really want to talk about. There's no sense of speed in the game. You're moving relatively slow. I feel like they could have done so much better with like the camera angles, with distortion on the sides, and just make it look good. So it looks like you're actually going fast, but it feels so boring. I'm running through and I'm like, I don't feel like Sonic. If I'm playing like Gen or Unleashed, there's actual sense of speed. You can feel it. You can feel the speed. Right? Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy by saying that there's no sense of speed in Sonic Frontiers? And yeah, sure, they might have done stuff for like other consoles like the Switch, especially. But just make a different game. Why does it have to be like this now? I mean, we have the Switch 2 now, but like, come on. Come on. Don't even get me started on the cyberspace. The cyberspace levels have to be the most brain-numbing, mind-bending, cock-shrinking, most stupid implementation of what Sonic is supposed to be like that I've ever seen in my entire life. They are not fun. They are the worst. That's the worst fun I've ever had in my life. I've never been so insulted in my life. I genuinely thought that this was like a school project. Like, this feels like a fan game that doesn't know how Sonic works. I've seen fan games better than this. And I don't understand why they had to change the physics and the gravity within cyberspace. Like, I don't care if there's lore to it. Why would you change that? Make the levels fit with the physics you have now. Why would you do that? It just makes it so jarring when you have to get into the game. Because when you jump and you move, you can't change your direction. It's so dumb. And then you have to double jump to go back. And it's just, oh my god. This is fact. This is actual fact. You can attack me in the comments, but this is fact. It's not even like a subjective opinion. This is objective. The story is fine. The story's okay. It's just like, I didn't really care. I did not care about the story. I feel like they characterize Sonic in such an odd way where it's just like, is this really Sonic or is this Roger Craig Smith? You know what I mean? This is just him talking in a normal voice. And Sonic is just like, what are we, like, Tails, I think I killed that robot, but why does it have to be so big? Come on. The bosses are like the land bosses, like I'm talking about the Evangelion thing in like the beginning of like Kronos Island. Those bosses, those are not fun. I don't think those are fun at all. I think especially the first one where you have to, like, or the ones we have to climb up with those blue rings pushing you through. This is what I'm talking about. The automation is just insane. They know that Sonic doesn't have a sense of speed, so you can't just run up there with like speed and looking cool. They have to use those blue rings to boost them up in the air. It's just not fun. And the supersonic bosses, yeah, they're cool. It's a spectacle. But does that make the game better for it? No. Not at all. And like with like, oh my god, the game, bro. There's going back to the cyberspace thing. The originality with the levels is just so, it's just not there. It's just not there. There's no originality. There's like one original level, which is just reminiscent of City Escape, right? But most of the level layout is quite literally the same as from like Generations or Unleashed or like other 3D games. And I'm just like, come on, man. Sure, there's a lore reason to it. Yeah, he remembers these places, but why? But why are we doing this? Couldn't the lore be like, oh, he's going to cyberspace, and like it could be reimaginings of where he used to go instead of quite literally using the tutorial level of Sonic Unleashed in like a grassy cyberspace level. I forgot which one that is, but it's literally that. Like, come on. And when I first played Sonic Frontiers, I thought it was pretty interesting, right? I thought it was best Sonic game of all time. Like, nothing's gonna top this. But I knew, and in the middle of me playing it, I started to get bored. I was just like, dude, am I doing this for 4 islands straight? Is that what I'm doing? And then I can try to convince myself that the game is fun, and that's how I got through the game because I just couldn't do it anymore. And sure, there's updates. There's 3 major updates, but why are we rushing out a Sonic game, Sega? And like, why are we doing that? I thought, isn't Sonic one of your biggest IPs? Like, why are we rushing big IP games in general? Look at what Nintendo's doing, bro. Look at Mario. Look at your best friend Mario. Look at that. He releases games timely and orderly. Sure, it takes a long time to get games nowadays. Okay, but this time it's getting insane. Odyssey, like, it's been 9 years. Are we seriously getting another Mario game after 10 years? But like, still, the games come out great. There's no glitches. It's actually fun. There's everything in there at the same time. We have Sonic here giving major updates within a year when I'm already done with the game. I'm not replaying that shit. Well, I am replaying it right now, and I'm not having a fun time. I'm just like, it's just not fun. I've had to put mods to at least make my game a little better. A different Sonic model, different physics tweaks. We got like different fucking stuff that doesn't let the game drag out for too long, like shortened cutscenes or whatever. And it's just, I don't know why I have to put mods in my game to make it better. And I'm really upset that Sonic has to go in this direction, because you know they are making a Sonic Frontiers 2, bro. We know this is happening. It's going to be another open world. It's going to be as ass, or a little less ass, than Sonic Frontiers 1. And I feel like they didn't revolutionize anything. Following the steps of like Breath of the Wild just didn't work in their favor, because they just, quite literally, they had a giant open world, and what they did was just put the small segments of like automation and just put springs and bullshit everywhere, and there's no actual like platforming or like high speed stakes or like oh my god, bro. I'm gonna say this right now, you are not a real Sonic fan if you enjoy Frontiers. I'm sorry, but it's true. It's true. It's just really true. It's just not good. Oh, well, let's see. Idea, gameplay, story. It was okay. I said that already. It was okay. I didn't care about anyone. Cyberspace, we got that done. Originality, not original. Physics Horror, got that done. Ticking these boxes off. Final box that I have to tick off about talking is the music. The music's ass, dude. It's actually ass. There's like maybe 2 tracks that I enjoy. This is not including the rock tracks. The rock tracks are pretty good. I like them a lot, actually. So why don't we keep that? Why don't we keep the rock and like the fucking feeling of Sonic? That music was the best like Sonic feeling music ever. And then right after we go back to dun, 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 dun. Wind. Like, dude, what am I playing? What am I playing right now? And they know it was ass too. They know the music is low-key ass because they added a jukebox later. Like, okay, I don't give a shit anymore. Sorry. I don't give a shit that you have a jukebox in the game now, but why'd you have to ruin it? Because like, there's so many tracks in the game, and half of that is like, more than half of it is just piano and like piano bullshit. I'm sure they're trying to put an atmosphere or something like that, but I feel like there's so many better ways to make it have an atmosphere while also like keeping the Sonic feeling to it. Because Sonic is about like having upbeat music and just like getting you in the space, making you feel high speed. Because we got for the Rooftop Rum, and then we got Windmill Eye, like we got triple digit BPMs, right? And now we're just like slow as shit, literally and musically. It's not fun. It's not fun. I'm just disappointed. And I'm happy that Sonic Frontiers is getting some shit after some time, because like it should. I feel like people were blinded by how Sonic came out with a new game after like 7 years. But I don't give a shit anymore. Fuck you, Sonic Frontier fans. That game is ass. Bye. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna say bye. I'm not done. I'm not done. I feel like Sonic needs to go in a different direction. We need to go back to its roots. The thing that pisses me off all the time is like we come out with good games, bro. We come out with like good games. We got like Sonic Generation, Sonic Unleashed. We got Heart of Colors. You know, I like colors. No, I'm not gonna lie. I liked colors, right? But then we come out with like ass games, like double ass, triple ass games. Like we got fucking Sonic Lost World, right? Sonic Forces. And it's just like, why are we deviating so far from what made the games good? Especially with like Generations. Like we came out with Shadow Generations and stuff, and yet Shadow still has the physics of forces. Still, that was the most upsetting thing about it. When I played Sonic Shadow Generations, I was so upset to find out that Shadow had the physics of Sonic Forces / Frontiers and not Generations. I didn't like that. The sense of speed was there in somewhat in Shadow, but it's just different in Sonic Generations. And there's an obvious difference. It's a better difference. Like, what are we doing, Sega? It's right there. It's right there. Sonic Generations is right there. Why are we deviating away from it? Like, why? What are we doing? What are we doing? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Like, oh my god. I've genuinely seen so many better fan games, like Sonic Daybreak, Sonic GT, fucking better Roblox fan games, Sonic Rebooted, right? It's just, oh my god. We need to change. We need to change something. We really need to change something. And it has to happen soon. Goodbye, bro. I'm done. I'm done. Now I'm done for real. Bye.